doing our camera test now for costumes and makeup. I'm looking at Scarlett for the first time with her new hairdo.
I mean, when you think about what it would normally look like, I'd probably be wearing like some horrible like policewoman bun. So the fact is, like, we might as well make it look as good as we want because
It's a comic
it doesn't
book.
make any difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a comic book, and
Plus, when you're doing all the flips and things with the hair going, it's probably gonna be great. And then you could have those great moments where you sort of whip your hair. Exactly, you whip your hair back.
Well, I saw the final costume when we were doing wardrobe tests, and I was like, oh my God, this is just not fair.
And Mary Joffrey's is costuming her.
Once it became Scarlett, it became clear that, because I've also worked with Scarlett twice before. It's starting to get a plungier neckline, but it goes plungier later, so it's like a step in between.
I get it. Good. Looks great.
Good. When I look at, I know, like just watching her in other movies, I know you can tell what kind of figure she has, and I can tell what's going to look good on her.
What's cool too is like you're still gonna be stuck to him because you're attached.
Oh.
So we're gonna have this conversation and then pop in on you like, hey, I'm still here.
Okay.
You know, and he's gonna be taking off the thing. Yeah, it's just gonna force awkwardness, which is
Great.
I'm a fan of. Yeah, you look great. Really like figuring out who these characters are. And I haven't seen her Black Widow look yet. I've seen some drawings, but that's when we really know. And she's really getting into shape because she's been training and taking it really seriously. I've seen the tests that she's been doing, jumping off the cranes and doing the wire work and learning the combat. She looks pretty steady, and she's pretty brave and pretty committed, so that's good. It's the first time I'm seeing her as somebody who could be a, you know, like somebody who could be the star of a comic book movie.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
oh, like that. I was totally out of my element when it came to the physical part of this work, and for me, I've always, you know, I think I was excited to do something that was going to be a challenge for me, and you know, I'm fortunate enough that I'm young and able, and you know, I was certainly more than willing to be a part of the action, so to speak.
She had a really good time doing it. Unlike some of us older curmudgeons, there's very little you can do to get under her skin. She's just consummately professional.
You always choreograph according to what best fits the actor's attributes. You always try to accentuate, you know, what they do best. But at the same time, you want to create a style that fits specifically for, you know, the character you're doing in the movie.
That's it.
The great thing about Jonathan is he always shoots everything and cuts it together.
We will edit it ourselves. We'll put in some After Effects to really show what it's going to look like in the end process. And we edit it per the storyboards, and then we present that to John.
Action. Better. These moves do exist because it was based off like flying head scissors or, you know, scissors throws and stuff like that. But when we're doing it for film, you know, depending on what it is, we kind of accentuate, you know, the throws a little bit.
When you see those action movies and, you know, it's like the back of somebody's head and then all of a sudden they give that one pose at the end and you're like, that was not, that was the lamest thing. You know, you want to see the actor risking their life, you know.
2, 1, go.
Sorry. Okay. The wire work didn't really bother me too much, you know. I mean, the thing that's kind of strange about it is you have this tension pulling you in a completely different direction than where you want to go, and you're constantly fighting that. Let me see, so...
Yeah, just like that. That's good.
Ready? Okay. Stand by, and 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
Nice.
there you go. That's good.
Scarlett hadn't really done an action role, and she assured me that she would work as hard as she needed to both get in shape and
do her stunts and learn all of that stuff. And she spent hours and hours and hours for months, by far the most dedicated actor when it came to the stunt work and the physical work.
Yeah, superhero pose.
Okay.
We're working on the Natasha
Superhero pose?
badass super pose.
Love that.
I've done a lot of films in my career and worked with a lot of great actresses, and a lot of them put in a lot of great effort, but I got to tell you what, the effort that she put forth here is, I mean, second to none. She really put her heart into this one and really has worked hard, and it shows. Let's do one more, and then we'll move on to some other stuff.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and bring her out.
It was so easy for me to be a part of that crew. I've never been so close with a stunt team before, and really they were like my little cheerleaders the whole time, and totally supported me through all of it. So I got very, very lucky working with Tom and his whole crew. And it was fun for me. You know, it's fun because you challenge yourself, and, you know, I'm competitive by nature. So for me, it's like I want to win. I want to be able to see my face on that screen and sell it to the audience, you know.